There's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hello. Hello. Oh, am I coming through? I am coming through, but I just need to turn audio monitoring on. There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Wait, what's this? What's this little thing here? Let's get rid of that. That's not the right one. Whoops. There we go. And also a little bit of that. Whoop. There we go. Now I'm floating in the void. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to a little unscheduled Saturday stream. We've just done a big house tidy. And so I thought I'd reward myself with a bit of flying, because I've been getting back into Microsoft Flight Simulator. The toast had peanut butter on it, which was a bad choice because now my entire face and mouth is all it's all clag. I'm more clag than man. Andrew Time, I think that's you oh, hang on. As in obsessed. Not as in you're obsessed. Obsessed, hi Tim, your face moves and mouth sounds are not very synced on my end. Is it normal? I'm going to do a clap for everyone, and let's see if it's just obsessed, or if it's actually fucked up. 3, 2, 1. How are we? How are we on syncage? That's how you sync podcast recordings as well. That was just half a second there. That's usual latency for US, but yeah, 0.3. That's Obsessed. There was a good 1 second on my end, so I think unfortunately for you, Obsessed, it's a you thing. A very small amount of latency is usual. Is the sound after the video, or is the sound before the video? I would suspect sound would come before, because the sound is going to be very fast. These are the really interesting questions that we are all looking. Fictional Pericles, try talking before moving your mouth. The sound is after. Yeah, sound should be first. Sound's normally the quick one. Requires less bandwidth. Right, so I thought, after my end, first vision, then sound. Interesting. And yes, Pentel, you are right. There are going to be mouth noises. So I thought what we would do is we would take viewer suggestions on some interesting places to fly over. Because remember, last time we did a stream like this a long old time ago. That's sort of how we did it, and it was very fun. What's going on here? Just naturally. Oh yes, the world is just naturally rotating. Every controller I have has a bit of stick drift, unfortunately. Like, I've got 3 different controllers and they've all got various levels of stick drift. I mean, I could increase the dead zones on them, but I kind of already have, and so yes. Pentel, also, did you thank Subs and Kofi? Because I know you didn't. No, I didn't. So I thought we could take some viewer suggestions on locations. Remember, don't swat yourself, but Obsessed, I want to see my reunion island. But yeah, so shout out with locations, even if it's just somewhere you'd like to see, a landmark, for example. So let's do some subs and donation shout outs. Dox, not swat. Swatting is a further version of doxing. Pentel has resubscribed for 42 months. 42 months. 42. Too many months? Absolutely. Pentel lives in hell. Lavender Tea, which is resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 16 months. Henlo. Henlo to you too. And Taz has resubscribed 37 months. This is getting ridiculous now. Somebody stop me. It's been over 3 years. How has it been that long? How things have changed. Know that Dublin, my dorm is literally just south of the airport, so I'm waving. It says, can you fly around Madagascar? Not the whole thing. They'll take ages. Please don't forget your suggestions, because we'll want to come back to them. Fivital, please do not go to the Pacific Northwest. I spend enough time there, and I've been almost doxed in this stream once before. Rainbow Beach is quite pretty from Plain View, if I remember. Iceland, do they do the volcanoes of islands live? No, they do weather live, but I don't think they do live geothermic events. I should probably pop to Kofi as well. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted and slow. I've strained my neck at karaoke and I haven't been sleeping amazingly, so I'm a bit rare, and that's why. I
destroy Tim's things in his dreams.
Oh yeah, I had a dream. Other than the dream where I peeled off part of my own face, I also had a dream that Amy ran over my laptop and then just was like, "What's your problem? I mean, I've destroyed your laptop, but what's your problem, mate? Calm down." Very weird dream. What does it mean? Little Raven 23 donated, as did Radium Blue. Thank you both for your gifts. Taz, only Tim could strain his neck with karaoke. I can't spell things.
He wasn't singing, he was clapping.
I was clapping. Oh, if ever tell, look, Tim passed my house once during GeoGuessr stream. I'd rather not fly over it. That's true. We literally accidentally, totally at random, was on a viewer's road on GeoGuessr. Incredible. Ooh. Amy's making me a cup of tea and then she's going out to buy treats from Sainsbury's. It's very exciting. Right. Well, let's start with Obsessed, given that Obsessed has been trapped in a world of delays. Reunion Island, east of Madagascar in the Indian Ocean is my suggestion. It won't be very interesting, but I want to see it. Well, let's do it. So Madagascar. Is that Madagascar? That's Mauritius. Now it says like locations, but it doesn't say countries. Femme fatale. That does look Madagascar-esque. Is it? So that's Mauritius. So I don't know if Saint Louis, Saint Benoit, Saint Suzanne. Yes, that one. So this one here. Helburg. Okay, so there is an airport, Gilo. So we can set that as departure, and let's. I don't know how far it is, but let's set. Do you have a particular city on Madagascar? Town on Reunion Island that you'd like to go to? I can basically go across the island to Perifonds, but if there's a particular location upon the island that you'd like to see, we can do that. And your time. Sure, when I was a kid, I only thought Madagascar existed in the movie. San Josef. Okay, cool. Well, in which case, let's go. Let's set that as. As arrival. Oh, and apparently that's a very short thing. So let's go. Can I set some waypoints? Yeah. Let's sort of do the coast, eh? Perfect. And let's do it in. I like to do it in smaller, slower planes, so we can actually get a nice proper view. We can do it in the Spirit of St. Louis. St. Joseph is where my girlfriend lived for a while. It's going to be a pretty short flight. The island is tiny. So yeah, let's do it in a little slower plane as well. We can do it in the Wright Brothers plane. That will take a while though, because its max speed is 23 kilometers. What the hell is KTAS? The hell is that? Don't know what a KTAS is. I've also realised we're not in full screen. We should probably be in full screen. Oh, we'll do this flight not in full screen. Which one should we do it in? Yellow plane. People are yelling yellow plane. What's the yellow plane? Well, we've got the Curtis, which is quite fun. This one, the Pitts Special. Or is there another yellow plane? Or in the Zlin Savage, very bottom. Oh, not true airspeed. Yellow, and let's fly over the volcano. Okay. So let's close that. So, is that the volcano? There's a mountain here. But is that the volcano? That one there. So maybe we go. Pentel, are you trying to make a Wii Resort reference, chat? Cool, there we go. And apparently this is a 25-minute flight. My dad has a pilot's license and he taught me how to fly, so I'm decently versed in aviation. There you go. Flight conditions. We'll go live weather, but if we can't see particularly well. And it's 1 o'clock, so it should be dark. Let's fly. It's been a long time since I've played this, so I do beg my pardon if I'm really struggling to remember the controls. Because it's been a while. It's been a billy while. Oh, water sports. Hey, Potts, my dad also has, though it surely expired, a pilot's license, which he almost missed my sister's birth to get. Incredible. I've got cheese savouries. They're like tiny mini cheddars. The miniest of cheddars. We are ready to fly. Oh my god. The stick drift. Okay, we need to sort that out right now. Controller. Camera. Cockpit camera. Can I set dead zones? I don't know if I can set dead zones. Hang on, I'm going to have to look it up. Joystick dead zone. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Select controls to inputs via select controls. Adjust sensitivity, apparently. Sensitivity. Okay, so it's my right stick, and I'm going to increase my dead zone. Yeah, so it's... Okay. Let's see if that's worked. Apply and save. Resume. Okay, now it's just going up. Sorry about this, everyone. I know it's your favourite part. Hello, Pilot B74. We are trying to adjust dead zones on joysticks, because I've got a load of crappy old controllers. Okay, is that down here? Yeah, look at that fucker. Oops, stop doing that. Let's increase the dead zone on that. Lovely. I made that dead zone a little bit bigger. Yeah, it sits over there. Yeah, even if I like put it there, you can see it. You can see it trying, but that should be better. Pentel, I would like to say that 1, I'm currently walking to a store, and 2, I won't be that talkative. I'm low on spoons. It's okay, Pentel. We understand. Conserve the spoons. What I'm also going to do is, I didn't realise quite how glum the weather is in Mauritius today. In Mauritius? It's not in Mauritius, Tim. It's near Mauritius. It's where the hell are we? Reunion Island. So let's go to some weather. And let's turn off real-time weather. There we go. Let's go. Middle of the day. Let's go a few clouds. There we go. Right. How do I change view again? There we are. Okay. So I want my brakes off. And let's fly. Taz can't stay, I have to be up for work in 7 hours, need a shower, and the last of my spoons is on that ridiculous water sports joke. There we are, that's trim. We're up. Okay. We're up and running. So let's get a little bit closer on this map. Let's get that in GPS tracking mode.
Savage X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for east departure.
Make it a little smaller. Karen, oh, this plane is very cute. Good time zone to everyone. Here we look out over, I believe, San Josef? I can't remember. And the sea.
Savage X-ray Golf Sierra, acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, hang on, let me put my auto co-pilot on for AI radio communications. Ooh, Amy's bought puddings.
You've left your crusts, Tim.
I couldn't bear them. I normally like crusts, but today I couldn't bear these crusts. Eggpots, I was just thinking I'd love to play this game, but just to see things and not worry about flying, and then I realised that's just Google Maps. I sometimes just go onto Google Maps or Google Earth just for a little look. Right, now let's adjust my trim down a bit. Or is it up a bit? There we go. Oh, that's too much, Tim. That's too much. Adjust your trim a bit. I want it to keep me broadly level. 8% is too much. I do not have a mug of the go currently. How are we looking? Is that keeping us broadly level? That's still a bit. Oh no, I want to go down. 7. Is 7 degrees of trim going to get us there? Elfie, I'm realising I only got 4 hours of sleep. Whoops! Whoops indeed. You need more hours of sleep than that. Right, let's crank this fucker.
Savage X-ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Tower Savage Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra frequency change. Approach Savage Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Savage.
Yes, I wouldn't call myself a smooth or delicate flyer. There's lots of twitchy adjustments, especially because I'm using this tiny crappy controller that you can't even see because it's green. It barely exists. God, this plane constantly wants to tip up. It loves it, mate. Oh, well, probably because my fucking flaps are on. What an idiot. I had the climbing flaps on.
Roger, Savage X-ray Golf Sierra.
Eggpots, fuck. Seriate, fuck. Eggpots, come and go, got bought out, and their name is going to change. Eggpots, this is the worst day. What is come and go? What are you talking about? Feathertail, I wouldn't call Tim smooth and delicate in any way. Obsessed, I'm so glad I managed to trick you all into not flying over French territory. Although it shouldn't be. Oh, into flying over a French territory. Oh, I see. Oh, is this an imperialist flight? My god, Obsessed. Oh, it's a Midwest gas station. A little bit of cloud here. And a cup of tea. Lovely stuff. I'm nibbling. I'm a nibblung goose creature. Obsessed. It's not. I'm against it being French. It should be independent. It's true. And look at all the beautifully, unfairly French scenery. I'm not taking the most direct route. So there's the I believe there is the volcano in question. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I accidentally turned my flaps on again. I'm always accidentally turning on my flaps. FBW, it's been snowing and everyone in my house completely forgot that morning's the thing yesterday. And today when my brain apparently got to get correct from yesterday, up and at 'em. Oh, I see, as in you woke up very, very early. So if we take a look at our map here. So we're going to fly sort of down the coast to here, and then we're going to bear a right, or port as it's known in skyboats, and then fly over the top of the volcano. And then once we've done that, on to San Josef, and then we'll find a field to try and land in and almost certainly crash. Eggpots, if you can give me a very precise location of this gas station called Come and Go, I will fly over it.
Does my hair colour show up?
Very gently. It's an orange light. I enjoyed you just walked in, showed your hair, and then flicked it out. Thank you. Mind your neck.
My neck's fine.
My neck's fine. Thank you for telling me about points of interest. Lovely. Eggpots will find one. It says Tim, the J is pronounced pretty much like the English J. Oh, it's San Josef, not San Josef. Or San Josef. Or San Josef. Amy's on the floor
Hi.
eating a pudding.
Ooh, look at it.
Oh, there's snow from LFBLW. Ooh, lots of snow. Sarah, I'd love to see Tim fly under and through monuments. Again, Sarah, next time this will take about 20 or so minutes, and then we'll need another location. We're going to fly over a Come and Go gas station. That won't take long. And then you've got to choose a big enough monument for me to fly under or through.
Martin, they've updated this and it's all goo.
It's all goo. They've updated the pudding and it's all goo. Feathertail, we've got a similar situation here, snow, but picture that top layer, the top layer of that being ice. Andrew Time, oops, all goo.
It's good goo.
It's good goo, guys. It is a very pretty island. Let's dive down in a way that's incredibly dangerous and is making my controller vibrate because the plane will break if we do it too much. And a little bit close to the scenery, eh? Eggpots. Alright, if you go to Anki, Iowa, in the US and fly along Route 69, nice, you should encounter 2 of them. Okay. Eggpots, you're going to have to help us on the map. Because the map is not good at sort of showing, it won't show states, and it'll only show some cities. Yo. Would I like what? Oh sure, yeah. Tomorrow we've written a pilot for a thing, and we're going to record it and see if it's worthwhile turning into some stuff. With a lot of the Stellar Firma gang, Ben, Imogen, Jenny. We're gonna come around here, have a big play, record the script,
Work it into something.
see if we come out thinking this is a thing, or get to the end of it and go, blech, no thanks, no thanks. Moose, interesting. Is that how I speak, Moose? It's very interesting. My God, you're right. I don't say interesting. I say interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting, that's the very British.
Fictional Pericles. Stellar Firma 2. Even firmer.
No Stella. No firmer.
No Stellifer. Pentel, Tim, I will ask you about this as soon as the stream ends. I hope you know that. I'm a curious fucker. In so many ways, Pentel, you are a curious fucker.
The reason I say something, even though we have not said that we're going to say anything as a group, is because we need like accountability
Yeah.
as a group to actually do it.
Oh, it's been in the pipeline for a year. But we all got distracted by stuff. Right. We've hit this place, whatever it's called. Doesn't even say on the map. And we are now heading towards the volcano. Move, so am I. Pentel, I am a curious officer. I question everyone I sleep. I asked them where they were last Tuesday at 8 p.m. Was that supposed to be, I question everyone I sleep with? Pentel, I don't understand your message. I question everyone I sleep. Fictional Pericles, I hope it reaches the end of the pipe. I enjoy the content pipe. Oh, Pentel, yes, sleep with. Shut up. Okay.
Amy's in show and tell mode.
Okay.
Look. I got a thing. It's a ticket
A ticket to the night
for a
circus.
fictional circus.
Pentel, English is second language. It may be your second language, but it's the first language of the world, largely against their will. Yes, Ariada, it's from the book The Night Circus. A book that I've enjoyed and yet only read half of, and then I got stuck. As often happens. If you hear grumbling in the background, Amy is tidying her desk. So
Amy has to work this evening.
Amy's got a
She
teacher
booked it
course.
herself and it's a good thing, but she hates it.
Yep. Femme Fatale must away for work. Enjoy Femme Fatale 2, or if not enjoy, struggle through. No, with a knife, Tim. It really isn't. It's the most spoken second language, not even the most spoken first language. Well, I never thought it was the most spoken first language. I thought it was the most spoken second language as a lingua franca, which is ironic when you think about it.
Face is ironic.
Is the most spoken language Chinese or Mandarin, I suppose? Could be Arabic. Yeah, but there's so many very different versions of Arabic, whereas there's a lot of people in China, so I thought it would have been Mandarin. Or, and again, India's got a hell of a lot of people, but quite a few different first languages.
Tim, did you know Arabic is the second most spoken language in Brighton?
That makes sense, because we have a very limited international population, but the population we do have that's not white British is largely Arabic. I mean, actually, Spanish has got loads of countries. Yes, but not the most populous countries, I'd have thought. Because, you know, Brazil's Portuguese, that's right out. Second is Spanish. Emily, ha, I say. Fair enough, Emily Rasha, I was wrong. But English is the most spoken second language, so I was right. Ha, right back to you. So English is the third most spoken. So in first languages, most spoken, Mandarin, Spanish, English, but most spoken second language as a lingua franca, English is up there. I'm not proud of this.
There's a lot about me as a person that next to my desk is just a koala ear.
Just the ear of a koala.
Just an ear which I need to fix because Max asks for everything.
Pentel, Tim, you shouldn't be happy about it. It's because of colonialisation. I'm not happy about it as a fact. I'm just happy about being right. And as you can tell by the fact that I've placed myself right in the middle of this big airspeed dial, so it's always showing green for I'm right. Ooh. It was me as well. No, no, it's one of the many WhatsApp party groups we've been put in because we're so popular.
Is it Martin?
Could be Martin. Etude Airplane Jesus, Tim. I can if I want to as well. Go into sort of
Oh, his other ear
airplane
is very
goblin
like,
mode. Hang on.
very
Okay.
much just holding on.
Now I'm cozy.
stab him for his health.
So what's that kind of? Is it felt?
His needle, yeah.
Needle
Ow!
felt or something.
Needle felt.
So you sort of stab. You just stab
which
it
means
to
that, like,
glue it
nothing
together.
is very like super well held together, which means a friggin' 2-year-old playing with it means he pulls the ears off every
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Fictional Pericles. There's a creature on the wing.
It always makes me laugh that he looks at it and says koala. I don't think he's seen koalas that much because, like,
It doesn't look like a koala or that. I mean, you know what?
look
the
how
big,
long it is.
the big nose face sort of really does a lot of the
Nose
work.
face.
Look at this big nose face, eh?
He literally held it once and I took it away from him, and that's the only reason he wants it.
Actually, what is Amy doing? So basically, with the thing, it's like all bits are made of felt, and then you get the two bits, and then you put them near each other, and then you sort of poke a needle through them, and it sort of forces the felt to attach, like Velcro almost.
Oh no, one is way lower than the other.
Oh no, a Blaberry, a koalong.
Oh,
Fictional Pericles, needle felting, a violent hobby. Some interesting geography coming up here. So we've got this, it's carved out from a river, but that's a hell of a canyon. That's a hell of a river canyon. So I'm assuming, is that like a volcanic lake? And that's what comes out of it? We'll see as we get over it. But there's a river at the bottom of it. So I'm assuming that is a river canyon as opposed to a glacial canyon. Eggpot's big canyon! Now with a knife. I do want to get into needle felting. I want to stab things creatively. Fictional Pericles, not a Cantillon. Moose, sorry for pedant terminology, Tim, but calling it a second language is inaccurate. For example, English is my third language, at least in order of learning. What you're talking about is the difference between native and non-native speakers. Yes, I suppose that is true. That is true, because we call it as a second language, sort of in the kind of... In England, you might know 2 languages if you're a fancy fucker. So second language is a much more useful and common term, but in countries where you might have 3 or 4 languages for various historical reasons, some good, some bad, then it is a less helpful term
you also
because...
say in England when you mean like native English population.
Yeah, I'm referring, sorry, as in it's more helpful in England broadly. I'm talking in broad terms here.
He's got ears again.
We've got ears again. Look, ultimately, I'm a colonial racist and hit me with a stick. There we go. I think it's covered now. I suppose you'd call your second language your second most used language. Not the language you'd learn second, but like in terms of how much you use it. Like your native tongue, and then the language you use the most other than that, I'd call that your second language. But I don't know if that's just me. That might not be a broadly accepted definition. As Charlie says, I thought languages were ranked by how well you speak it, not when you learnt it. Only Rausha, or in fact in most non-English speaking countries where people learn more than one foreign language because we care about other countries. I'm going to be controversial here. I don't think most people learn a second language because they're like, I really care about other countries. I think they mostly learn it because they're forced to by factors. Like, I think there's a reason that countries where, for again, various bad historical reasons, they don't need to learn second languages because everyone speaks broadly their language, or enough people do that it doesn't matter. They're like, oh, I won't do it then. Like, people... I think humans like to be lazy, don't they?
Opportunity to practice as well.
Yeah. I think it's a very small amount of population that, like, I have absolutely no real need to learn a second language, but I'm going to do it anyway for the love of the game. I mean, there are those people. Amnusha, armies mostly on societal level, considering the other country important enough for that situation to happen. Yeah, that's fair enough. Because basically, considering another country important enough is, I need stuff from you. I need and want stuff from you and your economy. Therefore, I am going to be financially forced to learn your language. But Americans speak English, so the English are like, well, there you go. We look at France and go, fuck you, we don't want your stuff. And then we import all of their wine and cheese. But you know what? Vin and fromage is easy, so that's fine. Garen, I mostly learned English because computers mostly speak English, it's true. Moose. Care does not mean willingly care or enthusiastically care. I forcibly care. Right, we're about to hit a volcano. Let's stop thinking about horrifying colonialism and look at this volcano on an island that speaks French, even though it's below Madagascar. Oh no. Cambridge Cab Possum. Hello, is this Cabin Pressure but with Tim? Yeah. This is your flight attendant speaking. Please keep seated on this flight from over the volcano to past over the volcano. We will be handing out cheese nibbles and wine. Please note the cheese nibbles are stale and the wine is alcohol free and a bit hot. Volcano de Yasuri. No, though, sometimes I want to unlearn English just to annoy that type of American and Brit specifically. Eggpots. Volca, yes. Alpha BLW. Tim, dive! Dive, Tim! No! The plane got angry. I tried to dive and the plane got cross. Right. That's the volcano. Pentel, it's so empty. Well, what did you think it was going to be full of? Sweets? It's a volcano. It's just a big hole where something exploded. Obsessed. Oh no, it's all colonization, although the island was free of humans when it was settled. But was it settled by the French first? Was there no indigenous population? Because I suppose that's purely geographical colonialization, but if it's a genuinely empty island, does that count? I don't know. I don't know. Blarby, this is a two-seater aircraft, so presumably you announce that to the person sitting next to you, likely holding nibbles already. Let's see, is it a two-seater? Haha! Yes! So, but they're sitting behind me so they can poke me in the neck. FBW, oh, is this the Lima Island by Madagascar? If by that you mean Reunion Island, then yes. Image Capitalism, I want to learn a language so I can learn know what people are talking, when people are talking shit about me in another language. Obelisk Killer, French are an invasive species. I don't think French is a species. Blarbury, Chuck Watsits to the back of your head. Right, so we're flying over the volcano now. What I'm going to do, because I'd like to do a few destinations, but I also want to see San Joseph, is I'm going to go on our flight plan. Where's our flight plan? Navlog, ATC, checklist, travel to. So let's skip ahead to our descent over San Josef. I like this feature because, you know, sometimes you want to get to the good stuff. So it just sort of skips us a little bit ahead. Ooh, down this lovely canyon. It's quite cool. Fly to San Josef. And Eggpots has shared Anarchy, Iowa. Obsessed. There were no indigenous populations, but it was colonized by France, who brought slaves to Madagascar, but it was owned by England at some point. There we go. I forget the name of it, but I remember my brother saying that there was an island by Madagascar that had no people and just lemurs everywhere. My brother and his family lived in Madagascar for a few years. Was it? Yes, so Obsessed. Is there any particular part? I mean, let's not dox your ex-girlfriend here. But any particular part you'd like to fly over? I mean, to be honest, it's not very big. We're going to fly over all of it. Thank you for that map. Oh God, I've already forgotten who sent it to me. Eggpots. We'll try and locate that. Image Cataplasm. I feel sad because they kill Ice in Madagascar because they're from my favourite lemur. Yes, because they're the creepy one that people think is cursed. Right, here we are. Let's go in low. Just basically turn the engine off. My girlfriend is watching and she's saying it's not particularly pretty. Oh, is it? Sorry, I thought it was Neg's girlfriend. I'm so sorry. Current girlfriend. I didn't mean to separate you. Maybe the coast. Let's have a look. Can you ask them if this is a fair representation of San Joseph? In terms of the building style? Because I know that is one of the things, is because it procedurally generates the buildings from the sort of the scans. Sometimes the architecture style doesn't entirely line up with reality. So Tim is the opposite of a matchmaker. I am. This is also the most detailed map because it's going off of Google Map pictures, and I imagine Reunion Island is not the most high quality of photographs. It says, it's okay, she says. There we are. Right, wonderful. Let's see if we can land on this field, shall we? I'm very bad at landings, by the way. Right, let's go flaps up. I'm coming in way too fast, I can tell you that. Okay, let's find a little patch. Oh, you know what? Under the circumstances, we aren't dead. There we go. We have landed. Okay, now kill this bead. Watch out for the trees. Okay. Let's go main. Huge cat possum. Not dead is good for me. It's the ideal. Right, one thing I am also going to do is make this full screen. I don't know why it's decided that it's not going to be full screen. Graphics display mode. Let's go full screen, Muddy. Has it limited us to... Yeah, because I'm on my cap. I think I might get a better capture card so we can go above 1080p. But that probably does mean... Oh no, we're already on Ultra. Let's let our frame rate be high. Because again, on 1080p, you'd hope we can do well. Apply and save. Right. Obsessed, thank you everyone for appreciating our beautiful island. It's the best place on earth, and you should visit.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Okay. Jeez. Oh, little gerbils. They've got fur now, but they've still got little sleepy eyes. Guess try again because Tim didn't see you. Update on the baby gerbils. We're a couple of days away from eyes opening. Very sweet. Moose, is there a way you can fly over the Tatra Mountains of Slovakia? I missed them. Yes, you are. Okay, right. So the current queue is we're gonna go to this place in Iowa. And then we're going to go to the Tatra Mountains. Remind me of the name of the city. I think it was Eggpots. Was it Eggpots? Ankeny. And we're going to go up, was it Route 69? Let's crank the time. Okay, so Iowa. God, finding things on this map is a nightmare. What is the capital of Iowa? Is it no, Des Moines. Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, isn't it? Des Moines. Or is it Iowa City? But anyway, we're in Iowa. Eggpots, yes, how the fuck did you know? Because I'm interested in politics, I'm aware it's just been the Republican primaries in Iowa. They all camp out in Des Moines. It's a sickness. Blarbury, I have no idea. Airports, caucuses are fucking stupid. You just yell at people across the room. Have you seen our parliament? Ankeny between Des Moines and Ames. Okay, Ankeny, Ravely, there we are. So I'm assuming this is Route 69 then, the big ass highway. Is that right, Eggpots? And should we go north up it or south down it? Either way. And you will be our spotter for the come and go. Actually, people knowing geography greatly impresses me, and well done, Tim and chat. I hardly know my way around town. In which catapulting you do. They do make them look rancid. Prepare for a whole lot of blandness. What I might also do, maybe we go helicopter. Or maybe we go Hercules. Yeah, I think we got some helicopters. There's one there. Yeah, we got this. Which sort of means we can hover. What liveries have we got? We got yellow? No, we've got a yellow copter. We can have a green one though. Or a red. Green or red. Green, red or blue. Fiction of Pericles. If you're travelling on 69 to come and go, you should go down on it. Green. I saw green. Okay. So I'm going to say let's go south towards Des Moines, eh? Because again, it's simply entirely farmland out there. So let's set that as our arrival. Set that as our departure. It's a 2-minute flight. Fun fact, I went to college in Ames. It felt like a big city to me at the time. Well, you know what? And then let's go to Des Moines International. It's our sort of final destination. We don't have to go all the way there. Okay. Image capitalism. I have relatives out there. It's so flat. It's the Lincolnshire of America. So flat. What's the Des Moines airport is so great. It's so small. Tiny port. Victor Pericles, really flat places like there in Vegas really blow my mind. Eggpots, I still get excited about hills. Don't ever get me started on mountains. Are your relatives in Iowa? Oh, it's snowy. Okay, apparently it's snowing in Iowa at the moment. Oh my god. Okay. Right, we're in a tailspin now. Okay, apparently you've got to be really careful steering this fucking thing. Oh my god. What the hell? Ah, okay, so that's sort of a okay, right. Okay, so it turns out these helicopters are really hard to fly. We're going to switch to the Volocopter, which is like an electric helicopter that is much easier because it's basically a fucking drone. Oh dear, let's... Hang on. Can I just change my aircraft? No, I don't want to do that. Oh. Home, restart. The flight will restart. Is that going to restart me? The moose gave up immediately. Oh no. Okay, hang on. Apparently there is a controller options for controller profile. Gamepad, gliders, gamepad helicopters. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that's easier. It has a very bad way of viewing all the things. It doesn't show you like a simplified view. It's just all in sub-menus. It's fucking awful. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh, right stick to... Oh, okay. Right stick to take off. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's okay. Tailspin, tailspin, tailspin. Jesus, fuck. Moose, no dedication to endure a highly dangerous flight just because he's not a good pilot. This is insane. Helicopters are stupid. We're gonna die. Guys, no. We're gonna choose a different aircraft. Oh, gee. Foxing for a very long time, everybody. Good to know that Tim is back at his usual shenanigans. Right, let's try that again. We're going from there. We're going to fucking Des Moines. That basically takes us across, and then we can follow Route 69 down because we're going to see. I'm going to choose a slow plane, I think. I think what we're going to do is choose a slow plane. Rather than... not that slow, because that one's almost impossible to fucking fly. Let's choose the Curtis. What liveries have we got the Curtis in? No, let's have it in old brown. Okay. Flight conditions. Let's make it... let's give it live weather. Why not? Unless it's crap weather, in which case we'll change it, but you know. Alfie, don't forget to switch your controls back. Good point, Alfie. Thank you. Tim, no, I wanted to see you try and land. Moose, what is this plane? Are you in World War II RAF? Well, the slow planes are old. OVW, I'll try and land a helicopter in a bit. It's very stressful. I was saying, like, oh, why is it so snowy? And then remember that literally the turnout in the Iowa caucuses was bad because it was the coldest on record. Listen to this fucking thing. Oh, dear. Right. I'm going to go gamepad default. And this is the view inside. Impossible. LPW, oh, Tim, do Jersey and show me how much snow we gained overnight so I have to don't go upstairs. I don't know how. I think it literally just says it's snowing, there's snow on the ground. I don't think it does, like, accurate depth. Eggpots, I remember driving up this road during a tornado watch. So, not sure if anyone watches Taskmaster, but Tim's piloting has made me think of which airplane crashes more clip. I don't know that one. Which season is that? What contestants? Look at this fucking thing. Oh, my climb angle is too low. I don't have flaps. I just have trim, or at least I don't have flap control. Moose, like a big penis between your legs. Thank you, Moose. Thank you for this help with my big wooden flight penis. Lovely model, though. Look at the tyres. They're bicycle tyres. Okay, right, egg pots. Season 14, Fern Braided Arabrian. So egg pots. This is Route 69, I'm assuming. So let's get down close to it. And then you are on come and go watch. Actually, we don't have legs though. We're a ghost pilot. Yes, you can see the pilot in there, sort of outside, but you can't when you're in there. Can't see shit. Look at all the heat coming off the engine. That's cool. Okay. Let's get to cruising speed. Apex, yeah, should be some gas station along the side. Come and go radar is on. Pentel, a massive wooden penis. That's what I call a peg cock. Badum-tis. You can see the Google Earth image has cars in it already. So you've got cars driving over the images of cars. Again, when it comes to sort of certain areas, they put more detail into it. But out in the sticks, or in Des Moines, Iowa, it is more procedurally generated. Still very impressive. But if you fly over like London or Paris, it's shockingly detailed, which we may do. It's always fun to. Or Hong Kong. I think Singapore might be one that they've done more of. But like here, you can see all the bridges. Like they've known it's bridges, but they've not got gaps underneath them. Egg pots. This is the least sticksy part of Iowa. Crikey. Moose. God, I would have loved to see how they modelled Bratislava. Well, Moose, I think you're up next because we're going to do Bratislava and the Yaltsa Mountains. So yeah, maybe you can fly under the London bridges. Yeah, I'll fly under Tower Bridge. I mean, I'll try and fly under Tower Bridge. Etude, is Des Moines pronounced like Tim says it is? Genuine question, I am curious. I believe it is Des Moines. Over, sorry. Hey, fun game, whilst Eggpots is on Come and Go watch. Name... Will I get this? Oh, maybe I'll do very badly at this, actually. Let's name some states and see if I know the state capitals. Actually, damn, that name is fake French. Connecticut. I've already failed. Connecticut. Connecticut is East Coast. It's just next to New York, because that's where like all of the New York people who don't want to pay income tax go to. Is it like there's no sales tax? No, there's no like income tax in Connecticut. Ashbat, Oklahoma is Oklahoma City, I'm pretty sure. Connecticut. No, don't know Connecticut. Alabama. Hartford, Connecticut. Damn it, you are absolutely right. You fool, you fool. I do know Hartford, Connecticut. One spot on the right was either Come and Go or Casey's. Hang on, have we already flown over it? Is it that? Or is it coming up? We've already flown over it. Right, hang on. Okay. Let's get some speed. Mississippi. New Orleans is Louisiana. It may actually be the state capital. It's definitely the biggest city. I know that sometimes the state capital is not the biggest city. Right, hang on. We'll go back to this. So, right, Baton Rouge. Come on, Tim. Right, are we seeing a Come and Go here, Eggpots? Eggpots. Right, we've got... Georgia is Atlanta. I know Georgia. The other Georgia I don't know. But Georgia is definitely Atlanta. It's Georgia the state, and then there's Georgia the country, which is near Russia. Eggpots, how are we doing? They mostly look the same from above. Hang on, Eggpots, shall I... Oh, hang on. Let me assist you by A, pausing it, and B, let's give you some easier weather. Okay. So we already is it in? Do you think it's in that? Hey, boys, you could just keep on to Des Moines. There's a lot in Des Moines. Okay. Des Moines, it's the place to be. I know I'm doing badly, but I'm enjoying the game. Give me more states. Tbilisi is the capital in the country of Georgia. Maine. Maine? Maine's barely a state. No, Maine I definitely don't know. I actually realised I don't know so many of them. Like, I know the states themselves and I know roughly where they are. Maine's a very Midwesty flat state, isn't it? Delaware. Is Delaware Bangor, Maine? Is it Bangor in Maine, says Blowberry? Utah is Utah. Salt Lake City? Is it Salt Lake City in Utah? Oh, Maine is Maine New England? Well, I got Utah, Salt Lake City. Maine's New England, isn't it? Is Maine next to Rhode Island? Yeah, sorry. I made big claims and they're all falling apart, yeah. Hang on. How can Maine be in New England, but not near Rhode Island? New England is not big. Is Maine like right up over the top, like near Canada? It's next to Vermont and New Hampshire. New Hampshire where the next primary is. Crikey. Elfie Bill W. Yes, you Wankstain. It's so fucking... Give me a Wankstain. Rhode Island is southern New England. Oh, I see. What's the capital of Rhode Island? I listened to a podcast about Rhode Island and all of the the sort of like corrupt officials that live there. New Jersey. What's the capital of New Jersey? Is it Providence? Providence, Rhode Island. You're absolutely right, Serie. It's Providence. Effectual Pericles. We're run by the mob. New England is very long, Tim. Yeah, New Jersey. It's not one of those ones where it's like a New Jersey city. No, I don't know New Jersey. I know it borders New York. It's literally across a bridge. As in, it's right next to New York City, because you... Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton. Okay, right. That I'm assuming that's City Hall. Or is that the state capital? No, is that a New Jersey? That's the state capital? I'm assuming it's like City Hall and state capital. Sorry, state senate, rather. That looks like a state senate building. Look at that dome. You love a dome, don't you? It's not big, is it? Fictional Pericles. Capitol building. Got that dome. Pennsylvania. Fucking hell, Pennsylvania. Christ, no, I definitely don't know Pennsylvania. I suppose the question is, what ones do I know? No, I haven't heard of most of these cities, and I'm so proud of the lack of my US knowledge. You don't even know how many states Germany has. And why can I count so many of yours? Oh, so you don't know how many states Germany has. Why should I count so many of yours? That's very true. Tim, I dare you to name the capital of New York State. Well, I know it's not New York, because that's not where all of the... It's upstate. Oh, my God. I do know it. Or at least I did know it. But its name is totally escaping me. It's in upstate New York. It's got a really fucking boring name. Oh, it's gonna fucking piss me off. Oh, Harrisburg is Pennsylvania. Like the name of the state capital of New York may as well be like Tedious Business New York. Seriade, it begins with an A. Oh. Etude, I have a question. New York City instead of New York State, but it's not the capital? Yes, that's not that uncommon. They often move like the administrative stuff away from the biggest city. So I believe New York was probably at one point the capital of New York State, but they moved. No, Arlington's Virginia. Arlington is the capital of Virginia, I think. Or maybe that's just where the CIA is. Fuck. Can you give me the first two letters of the capital of New York? Oh, it's Richmond. You are right. It's Richmond, Virginia. Seriade, Virginia is Richmond, you plonk. Albany. It's fucking Albany, isn't it? It's Albany, you cunt. Albany, New York. Thank you very much, FDW. Albany. I fucking knew it. Albany. Is Florida Orlando or Miami? Or not either of those? Somebody asked me a UK question. Bento, let's give you something easier, Tim. What are the 5 biggest cities in England? We had to learn 3 of them. You must know them. Well, okay, so London is definitely the biggest. Then I'd say... Ooh... England, not Britain. I'd say Birmingham and Manchester are going to be very, very big. Emrich Capism, you pronounced it right, Tim. This upstate New Yorker is so happy. Is there another way to pronounce Albany? Albany. Oh, Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee. Yeah, so Birmingham, Manchester. Sheffield is very big, I think. Liverpool, as Sir Ed says, it's quite big. Yeah, pencil. Let's go see it. Right, okay. Hang on, have I got none of them? You just said nope. So is London's probably... I said London, so you'd think one of those would be right. We'll have to go slowly. London. Pentel, is London the biggest city in England? It definitely is. London... Okay, London, Birmingham, Manchester are good. Oh, okay, we were a bit behind. I thought it would be shocking if it wasn't London, Birmingham and Manchester. Did you already say no to Sheffield? I'm just thinking of places that have got more unitary authorities. Eggpots, is Brighton a city in England? No, Sheffield. No, it's the city of Brighton and Hove. They combine them to make them a city, and it's very, very small. It's not Sheffield. Leeds? Is Leeds big? Don't think Leeds is that big. Leeds is correct. Oh, okay. So we got one more. So we've got London, Birmingham, Manchester, Leeds. What is the last one? It's not going to be down in the West Country. They're all small down there. The cities, not the people. Newcastle? Is it Newcastle? Not Newcastle. It's definitely not wherever that is. Emrich Caplisson. Now, I think, Pedro, you have to put me out of my misery, because we've already named all the other ones I would naturally think of. Because, like, Yorkshire's a big county. I think it's one of the biggest counties, but York itself is very small. Pentol, you said in England. Glasgow is not in England. Shame on you. Shame on you. Eggpots, even I know that Glasgow isn't in England. I can already tell Pentel is fucking furious, and the words "English is my second language" are hoving towards the chat. Oh no, Pentel, my bad. Okay, no, I would have guessed Glasgow. I think Glasgow. Oh, Liverpool, and we did say Liverpool. Well, I feel smug now. I feel smug. Right. Let us go to Bratislava. Eggpots, we can move on from our... Oh, sorry, we didn't find... Sorry, Eggpots, we didn't find a come and go. But again, I worry that the sign being upright, even if it did say there, wouldn't be... Pentel, I put Seriade as the winner. I guessed London, Birmingham and Manchester all on my own. All on my own. Oh, Eggpots is sharing the come and go. Ah, there you go. Yes, we definitely would have been able to see that from the sky. And we actually, Tim, guess the 3 biggest cities in Germany: Berlin, Munich, and fucking name another city. Cologne. Cologne isn't that big, I don't think. You guessed the 3 most obvious ones, but they're right. Hamburg's pretty big, I'm guessing. What's the one that begins with F? Fucking Frankfurt. Yeah. I'm going to go with Hamburg. So I'm going to go Berlin, Munich, Hamburg. As Seriate has also got, it would seem. Emily, how have we done? Munich, Berlin, Hamburg. Yes. We got him. Right, so Moose. We're going to do your mountains. Can you write Bratislava to Poprad? That would take you from the city to the mountains. Okay. Obsessed. Now do France. We're gonna go Paris. We're gonna go. How big are they though? Nice. Is Nice quite big? Dude, why would we do France? No, but no, it's not Frankfurt. It has a massive metropolitan area, but the city itself is just 700k. A little bit like how Greater London is absolutely huge. But Nice is big, but not top 3. Marseille is a big port. Emmerich Cat Possum suggested Lyon. Right, so here's where Tim tries to find Slovakia on a map with no actual... where Bratislava is over next to Vienna. Oh, you know what? Let's not start at an airport. Let's start from Bratislava Castle. No, I wanted to make that departure. And then where is it over to? Where's over to Poprad? Is Poprad east or west or south? Where is Poprad? East. Is it big? Do you think it'll have a... Is it beyond Horny-Jatov? Horny-Gatov? Is it beyond Horny-Gatov, do you think? Nitra? Is it further than Nitra? Oh yeah, not too far. Hey, please appreciate this brief conversation with my parents about Come and Go. Heard they're finally putting adults in charge of that company. This is a national tragedy. Mom, why a national tragedy? Dad, come on, Mum. Sorry, I meant come on, Mum. Juvenile. Incredible. Incredible. Northeast of Nitra. Northeast. Oh, hang on. Let's give us a plane with a greater... Is it near Bionis? Bionis Castle? Is it further on than Bionis? It's got Nitra here. This is sort of northeast of it. East. Got. Oh, hang on. Here is it. There we are. Poprad. Poprad. Okay. Set as arrival. Okay, so that would come out as a. Oh, it's not giving me a distance or a time. Interesting. Let's get into a little fast plane and see. Let's get into the cub. It's weird. Normally it gives me a sort of a flight time. Let's. Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to work something out. Hello, Amy.
I've made a nest.
Amy's made a nest. I'm going to come look at that after the stream. Amy's made a nest. Yeah, don't know how long that's going to say. It's very weird. Normally, it very specifically says this is a flight. Ah, hang on. Maybe it's because I need to be from an airport. Oh. No. Weird. Alright, well. Oh, and apparently, Poprad Airport is one that has been modelled more than others. When we've got the Kamizik Tower, which is apparently been modelled, and the stadium. So I'm just, you know what? I'm going to add that. We're going to go past Kamizik Tower. Mr. Stefanik Airport. Is that what this is called? It's Poprad Tatry. Okay, so we'll make it a fast plane if we're going over some mountains. 244. Don't want it so fast that we miss everything. I suppose I could make it the private jet. 451. I think it's pretty much the fastest plane other than the fighter jet, but I don't like the fighter jet. It's too fast. Oh, and it's the same. Oh no, the Boeing. Shall we? Let's fire Boeing. Let's fly a Boeing. Right, we'll make it the middle of the day so we can see what's going on. We're gonna fly an international, like a fucking Atlantic jet. I genuinely don't know if the airport on the other side definitely won't have a long enough runway, and we will crash. These things are also prone to, if you turn them wrong, they just explode because they're so big. But this route should just take us over the mountains. What kind of what was the Yalta mountains? Oh, thank you to. Did I? Oh, I think I already. Thank you, Radiant Blue. Tatra Mountains. Okay, we're ready to fly. Right, where the hell are we? Oh, that's Mr. Stefanik. Ah, and there's that tower. Oh my god, it's so angry at me already. Oh, it's because it just turned my engines off. Moose, this is way too high. maybe this jet was a bad idea. Well, let's just try and take it down a bit, shall we? Let's fly low. Ooh, don't know how well we're going to make this turn. Pull up. We're going to either fly into or past the Kamizik Tower. We'll skim past that. That's fine. There we are. It's Kamizik Tower. Right, let's really open up the engines then. Because it's a long way to... I've already forgotten the name of the place we're going. Was it called Potopov? Poprav? For some reason, we've not been given the flight line like I would have liked, but there we are. So are those mountains in the distance? Right, Moose, you're going to have to guide me here. We're flying away from Bratislava and Mr. Stefanik. Moose, man, maybe I never flew a Boeing there. What? Right, we've got Dubrova on our left. Hang on, I got the Isoline map. I'm assuming this is... these are mountains. And we're going to Poprad. So is Poprad itself sort of in the mountains? Or is it beyond the mountains? These look like mountains. Image Cap and everyone else. Favourite food / rink? Rink? Oh, drink. Ah, it's under the mountains. Favourite food and drink from my country. Difficult for England because our best food and drink are nicked from other people. For Know with a Knife, it's Kaspatzel and Saftschortel. Andrew Cat Possum thinks barbecue is the best drink from the USA. Favourite food? I think Yorkshire puddings. If we're going for like, this is definitely English food. Toad in the Hole, which is Yorkshire pudding with sausages in it. It's fucking amazing. It's just the best shit ever. And therefore, the best drink, gravy. Combine it in one. Eggpot sausage pudding. Yeah, mate. Imagine crispy, pillowy, crispy on the edges, pillowy, soft in the centre. Yorkshire pudding, essentially a raised batter pudding with delicious pork or beef sausages. Eggpots. What the fuck is wrong with your people, Tim? You know what? You take a look at Germany and then tell England that its food is weird. Because obviously my favourite English food is whatever the fuck we did to curry. Because it ain't Indian anymore. You're fucked with it. Yorkshire puddings are great, Seriate. Which capital of Germany eats dead grandma. It's very restful inside the cabin. It's very quiet, very good sound deadening. This is the guide path into that airport, which we're ignoring because we're not going there. It wants me to put out my landing gear, but I'm not going to. We need to climb a bit. Uh-oh. It's hard to climb. It keeps on turning off my engines. The engines keep failing. It's almost as if this is a very complex aircraft, and I'm not flying it right. Yeah, see, it just turns the engine off. It just tries to turn the engine off. I think it's trying to assist me in landing. It thinks I'm trying to land.
Boeing 747, contact Bratislava Center.
No.
123.825.
Emily Casterman, look, I can make chicken tikka masala and I'm happy about that. So never that. I'm fucking with what the British Isles put into pie crusts and puff pastries, true. Tim, you forgot all the amazing tasty cheese from the UK. You gave the world cheddar, it's true. And Stilton. Fucking love Stilton. I think England in some ways has better cheeses than France. France makes a big fuss about their cheese. And look, I love a brie, I love a camembert. But a good cheddar, a good Stilton. Red Leicester is just stupid. It's just cheddar that somebody's put some red dye into. It's fucking marketing. Nobody's knife. I'm eating so much cheddar in Dublin. Which cat possum? France has 1,200 cheeses. Look, having lots of different cheeses doesn't mean you have the best cheese. Obsessed. Tim, I will fight you with my fists. Because you can't fight me with your cheese, mate. Okay, look, France also has cheeses that are not soft. Yeah, sure, so do we. But you don't have Stilton. You don't have Stinking Bishop. We've got a cheese called Stinking Bishop. Don't get me wrong, I love a Roquefort. Love it. Lovely. Obsessed. I'll choke you in Saint Felicien. BLW. Why? Because we're perverts and we love it. See, it keeps on turning the engines off. Why is it turning the engines off? Actually, Germany also has a stinky cheese. You're not special. I didn't say it was unique. I said I liked it. So France just has illegal foods like foie gras. And that thing where you eat a bird underneath a blanket so God can't see. Welsh isopod enthusiast. Welsh nettle cheese is god tier. I've never had that. Obsessed. Taste my rage and son nectaire. Etude or Charlie. Hey, do you all know of Kazu Marzu? Is that the cheese that has maggots in it and you eat it with the maggots because you're ill? Moose, how are you enjoying the tour of your country? It's got lovely countryside. Very beautiful. Moose, yes. Stefanik was the founding father of Czechoslovakia, and he founded commanded the Czechoslovakian legions, so Czechoslovak legions. He also did a bunch of other stuff like meteorology and astronomy, and in Streak of Irony and Tragedy, he died in the plane crash right after the end of World War One. So many people died in plane crashes around World Wars 1 and 2. And then we named an airport after him. Charlie, yes, it is that one. It's the maggot cheese. Hang on, maybe I'll turn flight assistance. AI piloting in cursor mode. I think that's what's happening. I think it's whenever the cursor is activating, it's trying to take over. Moose, which almost seems insensitive. It does! You died in a plane crash, here's an airport, but I suppose maybe it's a tribute to better air safety. Moose, you can see all the collectivized fields. Look at them. Look at them. Let's get down a bit lower, shall we? Nah, that's not done it. Just every time I change altitude, it just turns off my engines. It's weird. Moose, you're going to have to speed up, I think. You think? We've already done a third of it. It was 120 nautical miles when we started, and now it's only 90. I can speed up. I wonder if it gives me a... I just don't want to miss your mountains. Oh, we're already on final approach. We're already on approach. It's not far enough. No, that's a quarter bait. Shut up. Shut up. I think it's fine. Look, we keep chatting. I think it's fine. Emrich Cat Possum, young Gouda, I agree, but not so amazing. But age it, and it's so good. Everyone's just talking about cheese now. Everyone's just talking about their national cheeses. Charlie, Sardenga. That's the island of maggot cheese. Hello, Namat. We're talking about various cheeses. Everyone's getting very nationalistic about their favourite cheeses. Moose, here is the Bistrisani. How do you pronounce a C when it's got that little arrow on the top? Is it a S or is it a K? Bistrisani? Scherni? Don't know. I don't speak Slovakian. But it's over there. Fox and Wolf. I throw out halloumi for consideration as best cheese. It's definitely a good workhorse cheese. It's a good ass cheese. Great in sandwiches. You can put it in a salad. You can eat it in a roll. When you melt it, it sort of keeps its shape largely. Oh, it's Naymat, sorry. Naymat. Obsessed. Halloumi is so good. French cheese can fuck off for halloumi. You can make pancakes around it. What do you mean around it? As in, like, in its proximity? Moose, here we have the Yanova Lehota airstrip. Any facts about Yanova Lehota? See, it's pronounced like ch. So that would be the Bistrichani? Bistrichani? How do we feel about Bistrichani? Any fun facts about Yanova Lehota? Yanova Lehota. Nerd, you fry some halloumi, you pour pancake batter over it, boom, halloumi pancake, like bacon pancake, only cheese. I could do that. I could do that. I will do that. Moose, yeah, that was an alright-ish pronunciation. The Dolna Stubana airstrip. So many names. So many just like the this person airstrip, the that person airstripped. But that's just more Morovno. That's just place. That's just a place. Pentel, spoons are getting dangerous low, might dip out. No worry, Pentel. Don't apologise to Moose. Moose loves spending time with me. Don't you, Moose? Get some rest, Pentel. Feel well. Stock up on spoons. No, I had a halloumi pancake with avocado and fried egg and candy bacon, but I know you're veggie, in Lisbon. And I had harissa mayonnaise on the top and it was divine. And you, or Charlie, I can't, now I'm always saying, Charlie, I'm reading Wikipedia. The Maddox cheese is illegal because the Maddox can survive in the intestine. No. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for the offer, but no. Bentel, I will stock up on spoons with pancake, which is basically crap. Bye, everyone. Moose, to go with cat possum. Yes, put it on dumplings. Put it in pierogi. Tastes like pecorino romano, a bit like a soft in soft cheese form. Do you like a pecorino? What's that better version of parmesan? Is that a pecorino? It's like a sweeter, nuttier parmesan. Romano, maybe? It's good. Never that. Hey, Charlie, I don't like that fact. Charlie. I can be Charlie. Grana Padano, maybe? Apots, Charlie single-handedly making me suspicious of all cheese. Right, we are now 50 nautical miles. Here we are. We have mountains. I'll dive down a bit lower. Seriated in all caps. I love you, damn good cheese. Moose, no, fly into the mountains. No, that Grana Padano Pecorino make Italians fight, which goes on the pasta sort. So are these the mountains, Moose? Are these the mountains you were looking for? Your beloved mountains, your beloved snow-covered mountains. The plane is cross at what we're doing. Sorry, I've never had cottage cheese. Don't. It's no good. Doesn't like it, does it? It's trying to auto-trim me. It's trying not... Basically, the plane is trying not to crash. Which I will not have. We're still gaining altitude somehow. I am pushing all the way up on the stick. There we go. We're coming home. That other range just beyond as well. Right, we are going to we're going to zoo the maggots. They should be taller in the distance there. Hang on, I'll get down lower so you can get the perspective, because from above. It's very pretty, isn't it? Emmett Capleton, the country of my grandfather's people. My granddad is 101 now. How are you feeling, Moose? Is it everything you dreamed of and wished for? This isn't a particularly realistic situation because none of the doors of this plane have suddenly blown out mid-flight. If this flew over you, I think all of your eardrums would explode. No. What a lovely little town. Right, let's land up that mountain, shall we? And when I say land... I can't remember how to get the landing gear out. Landing gear. If I was the landing gear, where would I be? Speed brake, cursor control. Oh well, guess we're not using it. We're going in for the skim. Okay, where's a nice flat bit of mountain? Where do we reckon? Yeah, I know you want landing gear, but I can't remember the control for it. So we're just going to try and just sort of skim. Try and just skim this bit, man, to just slow us down a little bit. What do you mean? What do you mean that was perfect? God, it's so very finicky and choosy. I thought it was a perfect landing. Right, we've got time for one more. Let's fly into London Bridge. Tim, you're glowing. I am. As it's got dark outside, the light balance in here has changed. Let me change my lamp. Ugh. I need to change it on an app. Okay. There we go. A little less bright, therefore not as green. Tim, you have a phone app for your lamp. Yeah, it's got a smart bulb in it, so I can change its intensity. I used to have a little ring light, but it was a little too bright in some circumstances, not bright enough in others, depending on what was going on. Right, so Moose, you just caused a natural disaster in an area of the highest nature protection. You made me do it. Right, let's go over to Billy England. So we got the bridges up here. So let's go from London City Airport. Set his departure. And what's oh, he's got, you know, London City to Heathrow, shall we? Set arrival. Let's do it in a plane I could actually vaguely control. Needs to be quite small. Not the Hercules. Grub and Goose is quite fun, 140. Let's go with the Grub and Goose. It's a fun ass plane. And it's a 9-minute flight. We're not going to hit a national monument, at least not intentionally. I'm gonna try and fly under it. Sorry, does anyone else eat the baby with the cheese with the skin on it? Guys, if you keep telling me to crash into national monuments, it'll look like I'm planning something, which I am not. Look at evil kill. They're not in. Charles is in hospital. They're more likely to be at Balmoral. Or Windsor. Ready to fly. I'm going to go see The Boy and the Heron today as well. I'm looking forward to that. Oh god, it's pulling very sharply to the left. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful textbook takeoff. Incredible. Ah, left stick. Oh, look at them. That's so cool. Apparently my climb angle is too low. Yeah. So this should be a very detailed... Look how much more detailed the fucking map is when you're in somewhere like London. Incredible. I'm sure I've done this before, but I get so overexcited by detailed maps in this game. Look at it. Look at it. So we've got the O2 here. Once the Millennium Dome, now the O2. Has been for about 15 years, so it's not interesting anymore. Image cap wasn't by the studio, Jiggly.
02 Alpha, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Where's the Ferris wheel? You mean the London Eye? It's just up here. There's nothing that way. Just like Essex and Kent and shit. Ugh. So this is the Docklands. I believe that's Canary Wharf. That's where all of the bad finance happens, if I remember rightly. I think that's... Is this the Isle of Dogs? I think that's the Isle of Dogs. And that's Canary Wharf.
Alpha, did you copy?
There's Tower Bridge. So when I say below, I mean I'm going to go through. I'm going to throw through the square because all of our bridges are quite low. Like you can just fit a medium boat under them. That's why Tower Bridge is a lifting bridge. Or Moose has shared. Sorry, can I badmouth Kent Andrew?
02 Alpha, please acknowledge.
Don't badmouth it. Come on, Andrew, look inside yourself. You know. Fucking Essex, mate. Come on. I'm now. The only thing I know about Canary Wharf is that a sad doctor who got faded. Oh, I see. Doctor Who, as in a doctor. It's like, what happened to a doctor? Okay, right. Okay. Whoa! Shit. I don't think there's two big super yachts parked there, but I could be wrong.
Services terminated. Good day.
Good day. I said good day, sir. Andrew Time, shut up. Don't be a knob. Oh, come on, mate. Come on. Essex, come on. Okay, that's a big train station. That's London Bridge and London Bridge train station. That's not fared well. For some reason, London Bridge train station is underneath. And then, Andrew, I come from Hertfordshire. There is almost nothing to commend Hertfordshire either. God, it's really struggled with bridges. Like these are supposedly like the well-modelled areas, but that should be under there. That's London Bridge. That's underwater, but like right next to a beautifully modelled Houses of Parliament. It's very confusing. And yet that bridge is fine. Very strange. Right, let's land at Heathrow. Apots, I wonder how Hertfordshire compares to Hertford. I imagine quite similar in terms of like it's where some of the rich people moved. Anyway, Hertford is a city and Hertfordshire is a county. Nice places in Hertfordshire are like St Albans. Average capital and Big Ben. You don't have your own. You have your own Ben. You don't need a big one. Oh, is Hertford known as a bit of a shithole? Oh, fair enough. No, but like Tring in Hertfordshire is quite nice. I'm from Watford, which is not particularly nice. What's this? What's this down here? Is that the Royal Armories, or like isn't that one of the big military museums? Isn't that like the Imperial War Museum or somewhere like that? Can't remember. I don't know this side of London particularly well. Jude, every time every time an English name ends with Shah, I think of that one Tumblr post calling English names like Badger's End and Hobbit names. Chuffingbury, Hartlepool, Kingston upon Thames. Yes, thank you for telling me about cursor mode in the toolbar panel. Go away. Emirates Capitalism. I don't think anyone thinks their hometown is nice. There must be some. Wait, what's Watford? Watford! There it is in all its splendour. Fucking Heathrow Airport. It's a good windy river though. I'll give that to the Thames. Look at that windy fucker. So my hometown is nice, if not a little boring. Emily Rauscher, I do. My hometown is Hamburg, and it's my absolute favourite city. Hamburg. Hamburger. Airports. I grew up in a very conservative town of 3,500 people. I only go back with my family. Oh, fair enough. Oh, so you're not from that place in... you're not from... what was it bloody called? It's near Mauritius. It's off the coast. Reunion Island. No, I'm starting to become Team British Bacon, by the way, if anyone cares. I used to be a crispy bacon bitch, but I've been converted. Oh, you big, thick-cut English bacon. Oh! Oh! And I say that as a vegetarian. So nice. And like everyone I've met is like, yeah, I live there. Must be shit. Obsessed. I'm Reunion Island. I've never lived. Oh, obsessed with Reunion Island. Never lived there. Oh, fair enough. No. Oh. We're too fast for landing gear, yeah. Okay, it is quite windy in Britain today, and it's got live weather on. So you can already see we're sort of like being cantilevered left. So I think it's going to be a slightly dodgy landing because I'm not very good at them. Okay. But we are on approach. Engines on low. Let's get some flaps going to slow us down a bit. There we are. Probably need a little engine actually, because otherwise I'm going to lose my flight surfaces. SB too low. That's fine. Bruce, I think my hometown, Bratislava, is nice, but it's A, a capital city, and B, some of it is architecture that only an Eastern European could love. Love a bit of brutalism. Wicked Not Evil. Bottom on Clay is a very plausible local name for a village. It's true. I believe it. I probably drive past Bottom on Clay and think, huh, that's regular. Hey, Jude, is Tim going to follow the landing directives or just going to wing it? A mixture. In which Possum, Cat's Nose and Crumbly Bottom hate each other, and it's a very heated rivalry. Oh, too slow. Bit more gas. Bit more gas, please. Moose, have you seen the Slovak National Radio building? No, but I'm going to look it up immediately after this. It's saying too slow. But I've not fallen out of the air, so I think it's fine. Okay. Uh-oh. There is another plane trying to take off, which is unhelpful. We might hit this other plane. Because it's really decided to take off at the exact same time as we're trying to land. And I didn't hear a peep out of air traffic control. Right, well, let's try and go over this plane. Hopefully it won't accelerate too fast. And we'll do a little swapsies. Okay. Okay, it hasn't worked. I wasn't going far. I've got no control. I've got no control at all. Smooth like butter. Obsessed Ground Collie is like, yeah, it's fine. I think I needed to land a bit faster to have some control. But we landed safe. And remember, any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Even though I think if we had a plowed over the grass like that, it probably would have gone badly. Sorry, Tim, that was smooth as cottage cheese. Right now, with the knife has shared the Slovak National Radio building. I like it. I like it. It could do with a clean, but I like it. I don't mind that shit, man. It's not even brutalism. It's just an insane construction of an upside-down pyramid. It's a fun shape. Right, well, thank you, everyone, for your time this evening, for a couple of hours of flying. I've enjoyed... Oh, hang on. My parking brake is engaged. Oh, hang on, let's... It's always fun to do this. Let's... Ooh. You gonna let me... There we go. Right, let's turn off... flap, cylinder head... propeller... Where's my off? Mixture? We'll just cut the engine mixture entirely. There we go. Perfect. And Moose, I think it's cleaned up a bit now. Yes, so thank you for joining. Oh, hang on. Moose has shared a new cleaner picture. Oh, yeah, look at that. Love it. That's great. That's great. So yes, so thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. I'm not sure on the game yet. Not sure on the game, but we'll play something. It'll be fun. You'll enjoy it. Thank you, Pentol, for that bit that you could attend. Thank you, Moose, for sticking through to the bitter end. And we will see you again very soon. Love you. Goodbye.